He's here too. Okay. Okay. I'm so excited. So, as you guys know, we were top 48 in the company, right? As a team, we were top 48 um 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Okay. And I didn't even think that was possible. I thought maybe we'd be like 151. Like, no joke. I'm like, there's no way we're in top 150. Like, I truthfully did not believe it, which is kind of crazy. But we were number 48. Okay. So I just got an email today from Mark Pentecost himself. Okay. We had a VIP call today that was talking all about the top 20 Costa Rica retreat. Okay. Which is like, woohoo, like awesome. No way in hell we could ever even get there. Like 48, like that's a lot to jump, right? So I got an email today that said that we are currently, you guys, and this isn't like for the whole year. This is for June, July, August, September, which obviously we're in August. We just got paid out for July's paycheck. Okay. So we still have two more paychecks to see where this goes. And I want you to hear me out. This has nothing to do with me. So just hear me out. As you know, I lost Pres rank last month. B lost triple rank. What in the world were you thinking? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. A lot of us lost rank last month. So it was one of our worst months. Okay. We are right now, we thought from this day forward, we are never, ever going to let what happened last month ever happen again. I know this in my heart. And I'll be the first one to admit that waking up on the 15th of the month this morning, is it the 15th? Yes. Waking up on the 15th of the month, I was like, okay, like, is everybody still fired up? Like, I don't know. I personally was questioning myself. I get this email from Mark, and it says our team is currently, right now, number 30. We have legit gone up 18 numbers. And let me just like, I'm shaking. I might cry. Okay, let me just like put this into perspective for you guys for 1 second. We lost rank.
It was a bad month.
It was the worst month. It was the worst month. Like, if you guys can like see how bad I'm like shaking right now, listen to me when I say this. Our pay, and I'm only sharing this with you guys so that you understand the magnitude of this, okay? Our paycheck went down $9,000. Puke. $9,000. Our paycheck went down. Now, you might be thinking like, oh, that'd be nice to even just like make a $9,000 paycheck. Like, trust me, this is not me. This is not me being like arrogant or mean. What I am saying by this, and what I want you guys to understand, is that this team is going places. Because if we lost rank, took a $9,000 pay cut, and are at 30, what in the world are we going to be at for the next 2 months? We're running for top 20. Okay, like, I'm going to start crying. We're running for top 20, which does not even seem possible. It does not even seem like something that would even be attainable. But this team, if anybody can do it, it's this team. Now, y'all, this is not me. This is not me having higher enrollments than normal. This is not me doing anything differently. This is this team. Okay, we were 3,000 short from maintaining Pres, from having 100,000 in volume, okay? And I'm telling you that as a team, having 100,000 in group volume. That means that this month, number one, we've already brought in over 3,000. Okay, we're kicking ass. This month is like, I don't know what happened, but we have like, not us, I'm saying like, you guys are kicking ass, okay? And excuse my French. But seriously, like, I'm just so excited for where this is going. And so we had a VIP leadership call with Cammie Pentecost today, and she was talking all about Costa Rica. And to be completely honest, I hadn't got that email yet. So I was kind of toning that part out. Tuning. I was tuning that part out because I was like, okay, like Costa Rica, like cool, like I'm not top 20, like don't need to listen to what's happening. Well, she went over all the flipping rules, and I probably should have been listening because there is some rules that I have to get. But that's not the point of this. My point is I stopped listening because I didn't think that was possible. getting this email, seeing what this team can do, and knowing that not only are we all getting back to our ranks, but that we're going to be sitting at green carpet together as a top 20 team. You guys can say to your potentials, guess what? We are a top 20 team. And when you join my team, I am going to one-on-one train you and help you. And you've got the best of the flippin' best, because we are literally a top 20 team. Who else can say that? Well, I mean, the other 20. But like, but like, seriously, this is a dream, you guys, that I didn't even know I had. This is not what I joined for. This is not, like, I did not join to be on stage. I did not join to be recognized as top 20. I did not join to go to Costa Rica for a global retreat. That's the least of my, like, I could, honestly, I could give a shit if we go. It's not about that. It's about this team coming together and getting fired up again. It's about this group of diamond and above being so close knit that we're all sitting in VIP, not only at green carpet, but by conference next year, to the point where the rubies that are on your team right now are going to be VIP. Here's where I'm going wrong. Not that I don't believe in y'all, because I believe in my leaders more than anything. But what I'm noticing that I'm doing is like self-sabotaging my newbies. I'm automatically thinking like, well, if she's not sending me screenshots, then she's probably like, let's just move on. I'm not giving them, I'm not speaking life into them. I'm not giving them my undivided attention. I'm not, what am I trying to say? I'm not believing in them, I guess is what it comes down to. Like, when did I stop believing in the new blood? When did I stop believing in the ones that have been in the business for 3 to 5 months that are struggling? Like, why? Maybe they've fallen off track. Maybe they don't like my leadership. Maybe they need other types of videos, whatever it may be. You guys, right now, our newbies are the ones who need us the most. That is where all of our attention, not all of our attention, a lot of our attention should be with using their network, showing them how to sign loyal customers themselves so that we can bring in the new blood. So that this group of people right here can be DT signing machines, and then teach them duplicatable system on how to get their first 4. And when we do that, we're building what I want us to focus on in the next couple of weeks, because we have 2 weeks left. What I want us to focus on is building rubies. And I'm personally going to do this. I'm going to pick someone on this team that I see, not the closest one. Okay. I'm going to pick somebody on this team that is busting their ass, that is worthy, and everybody is worthy, so please don't get me wrong, but that has like been sending me screenshots, that has been wanting this, that has been completing the 6 list every single day, that has been on trainings, every single person that has been on trainings. Those, I'm going to put them into a pool, and I'm going to say which one, who is boxed for Ruby, who isn't boxed for Ruby, who wants this, and I'm going to focus on building rubies. Okay, but for the last 15 days of the month, I want you to pick one. I want you to pick one. It may be somebody who's not working, but it's going to maybe get you back to your rank, but you're going to work on under that person, the one that you have to get back to your rank on. Under that person, you're going to pick somebody that you're going to build to Ruby next month. Does that make sense? So like, I don't want you like sacrificing your rank this month. Not for me, for you, for those cabs, for those paychecks, like all of that. I don't want you guys sacrificing your rank to, I thought that was her, to like build, well, it's kind of up to you guys. If you think that you and that Ruby can pull in 2,000 in volume, do it, because it's going to feel a lot better when you're promoting somebody that one deserves it and you can work with together to do it. And you guys can pull in 2,000 in volume in 15 days, especially you and 3 other people. Hands down. Okay. Cause we do it like in a day at the end of the month. Like we do. So that's what's funny is this like this mindset shift of like okay, we've got 15 days left. So let's not have this little limbo. The third week in the month, I'm always in a limbo. I think it's because I'm waiting until the 25th, like nonchalantly in my head. Like I'm never saying that to myself, but like, I think in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, but everything will run on the 25th. So I'll just see where we're at. But then what that does ultimately is like, I'm not working as hard as I should be. Do you guys see what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not working. It's that I'm sitting here like, oh, but all of them are going to update. Well, like what's the harm in getting in another 1,000 in volume or 2,000 in volume before then? Like nothing's going to harm that. So don't wait for your numbers to update. Don't wait to see where you guys are at. Okay. So I'm kind of rambling. I have a couple of things that I'm going to be focusing on because I'm never sleeping again pretty much until September 30th, because we have a real fighting chance. That's what Mark said in the email. And it kind of like gave me chills. He said, you've got a fighting chance for this team to go top 20. Okay. How cool is our corporate team for like reaching out and being like, hey, just so you know, like don't lose your fire because like you've got a fighting chance at top 20. Like how cool is that?
Like giving a heads up.
Yeah. Like I had no idea. And it's not that I like, it's not about being like the top 20. It's not about going to this global leadership retreat. What it's about is believing in myself. And I think that there has been a lot of lessons that this team has had to go through. And the biggest one, I honestly think, is that we had to take a step back last month. I don't know why, but I know that we had to take a step back so that we can go 3 steps forward. So we're about to go 3 steps forward into September. Well, end of August into September. And I want us to be going balls to the wall. So like y'all have been enrolling and you've been doing really well this month, but like I'm talking 10 times more balls to the wall. Like I've already talked to B about it and like looked at him and was like, remember that one time I went diamond in 45 days? Okay, well I have 45 days for this team to be top 20 and my team needs me. And I'm pretty much like never speaking to you again for the next 45 days. Like, I'm kidding. I didn't actually say it like that, but, I'm putting plans in place. I'm getting organized. I'm making sure that I personally am not going to be dropping the ball at all. And I want us all working towards this together. I think this is just like the funnest thing ever when we have more of a community. Like this team gets to come together like a camaraderie and be able to say that we did it together and just kind of feed off of each other's energy. So I created that Rochelle's Diamond and Above chat because that is just my downline. And I want to be able to like pour into you guys. I want to be able to do some power hours. I want to be able to just really be able to pour into you guys over the next, not that I haven't been, but you guys know what I mean. Oh, I just now saw the chats too. Sorry, guys. But what I'm going to be doing, I wrote some notes. I'm going to be going through all of my loyal customers from last month because I had a lot of Mocha Dream orders. And I think a couple of them I went back through and updated them so that they have the higher volume this month, like so that they get the same package. But a lot of them, I think I forgot. I think I was in a rush a lot of the times. And so I just want to go back through and make sure that I'm not missing anything, because what I found in the past is that when you put it through as the $88 Mocha Dream deal or whatever, a lot of the times it'll run again and they'll be like, hey, I only got 1 bag of coffee. Like I wanted the whole package again. And I'm like, oh crap. Like there's another 60 BV that we're missing out on. So like if I signed 17 Mocha Dream deals last month. So like that's a lot of volume, 60 times 17. If I'm not going through all of those. Okay. So you guys are probably on top of that because you're like way more organized than me, but that's something that I'm doing tonight. He's like shaking his head. That's something I'm doing tonight, is just making sure I'm going through all of them. I'm also going to be asking them for a hat. I haven't asked my loyal customers recently to put up a host to post, but I am going to be asking them to put up the story post that I've been doing. And I'm also going to be asking them after the host to post, if they don't want to post it or whatever, I'm going to ask if they're looking to make an extra income. A lot of moms went back to, a lot of moms went back to school. A lot of kids went back to school like in the last couple of days. And I feel like moms are kind of like looking and wanting for something to kind of keep them back on track, or something that they want. And so Cami was telling us today, like, capitalize on that and really reach out to mamas who had their kids just go back to school and see if they're looking to make an extra income, because school supplies and school clothes are super expensive and they're probably looking to reimburse for that. I'm also going to be messaging. I started messaging all my current LCs today for the celery and both the reds and the greens. That pack along, like, it's not a pack, but I'm creating it as a pack. It's 80 BV. Okay. So all three of those, that's 80 BV. So if we can get in some 80 BV orders, and this is going to be a system. This is going to be something that people are really excited about. They're going to start with the celery. I'm even adding in the keto coffee. So they're going to start with the celery. They're going to do their coffee 30 minutes later, and then they're going to drink their greens and reds. And Cami is actually mixing them together so that it's not so many drinks that you have to remember. Bottom line, sell packages, and you guys know this, but like, go big, go really big, and teach your team to go really big and then go back and go small. And I think where a lot of my newbies are falling short is they're starting really big and then people aren't responding. And so they're forgetting to follow up. Get on your newbies. Get on those people that have been in for 2 to 3 months and tell them like 7 to 11 times of follow up. You guys, they have to be following up. Actually, it's way more than that. Anyways, you guys know all of this, but like, just certain things that I'm like writing down to make sure that I'm on it, because I can't tell you how many times I forget that somebody joined the business because they don't ever send me screenshots. That sounds terrible, but it's true. I'm busy. Okay. So if they're not reaching out to me, also one more thing that I'm doing with new distributors is I'm actually telling them right after my first video, I'm legit saying, if you do not come to me, then you will get left in the dust in a nicer way. But I'm literally saying, like, you are never bothering me. Come to me. And I've been having a lot better results with that because they were just afraid to bother me. And then I lose track, and like 4 days later, I'll go back. And sometimes even just one day is too much for them. So perk points, start going through them now. Don't wait until the 25th. Start going through all of your perk points now. If you notice some credit card declines, some things, or one thing that I've already told you guys that I've been doing is the report downline orders. And in downline orders, I'm going through that every single night. If I notice that there's a CC decline, I'm just taking a screenshot of it. And as soon as I'm done going through all the downline orders, I'm finding out whose customer that is. And I'm making sure to reach out to them about the CC decline so that we just get it taken care of now and not wait until the 25th, because I want our last week, I want these last 2 weeks to be so focused on new potentials and just like shouting this from the rooftops. So, charts daily. That's something I slack on too. I am going to be updating my chart daily. I'm going through my downline orders anyway, so I'm already seeing the volume there. Why in the hell am I not adding it to my chart? Like, that's just laziness, and I'm done with that. So for me, updating my chart every single day, I will be spot on and know exactly what I need to be getting back to my rank. If you guys do the exact same thing, we will not have any problems on the 25th with where we're at or where we need to be. They'll all run, and we'll have CC clients to deal with, and that's it. And we can just get to work. New messages. You guys, I have only missed 1 day of messaging this month, and I'm actually really proud of myself, because I will be honest, there are times where I will get too overwhelmed because I have so many potentials that I'll like slow down for a week. And when I slow down for that week, that's when like I notice in like a couple weeks, then I have like these dry spells because I'm not staying consistent every day. I get it. Some of us still have jobs. There are times where, you know, we can't message every single day, but trust me when I say, if you are diligent about it, and even if there is only days where you can follow and message, those are the most important things that you're doing for your business, and teaching your downline to do the same is so important. I can't tell you how many new potentials I have this month just from doing that. I'm getting a lot of no's. I'm getting a lot of people leaving it on red. It doesn't matter, because the amount of people that I'm talking to is through the roof. And my post today, you guys, I don't know if you saw it, but my post today about the coffee and like what it's done for my anxiety and my migraines and things like that. I got so many comments, so many people messages, coming to me and asking me about that just for anxiety purposes. So like, that's something I haven't even touched on really. I say it sometimes in my stories, but just using your own stuff. You guys know this, but like, sometimes I feel like we forget it. Like sometimes I forget to say what this has done for me because all I'm focused on is a weight loss. Because I don't even think about the focus that it gives me. I don't even think about the no migraines. You know what I'm saying? So, get deep and really start thinking of how you can hit this from all angles and really go balls to the flipping wall for the rest of this month. And I don't know, like drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are fired up by this. Drop a 1 if you're ready to hit top 20 and be a part of this journey. And like, I see you, Summer. Don't try and type right now. But seriously, if this fired you up, because this is kind of something that like terrified me to tell you guys, not that I didn't want to share this excitement with you, but because it's a little bit of a fine line of like, hey guys, like if we go top 20, we get to go to Costa Rica. Like, no, this has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with this or with us. And I think that's the biggest thing. And I swear to you, and Brian can vouch for this, the first freaking thing out of my mouth was, oh my God, our team is incredible. Like, I didn't do this. I had nothing to do with this, you guys. I had nothing to do with this. Our team are enrolling flipping rock stars. And I'm just so excited for where we're going. And I told some of you today that we're like, what is it? What is it? What's like, what do you have to tell us tonight? And I kept my cool and I didn't say anything. I did tell Caitlin because she couldn't get on. So I FaceTimed her and told her about it. But what was my point? Shoot. I kept my cool. I didn't tell anybody. What was the reasoning behind that? Whatever. Dang it. I bet it was going to be good too. Whatevs. But I'm just like, I'm stoked. I'm just stinking stoked. I'm so mad that I lost my train of thought right now.
Was it like to fire us up halfway through the month?
Oh, it fired me up halfway through the month. Like it fired me up so much to see that. And I just think that like, it just really showed me the lessons of like believing in myself and just knowing that not only myself, but my team, like you guys are freaking rocking it. And I'm just so proud of you. I'm so excited. That's what I was going to tell you. I told some of you that you will be, I said, here's what I will tell you. You will be having the same conversation with your team next year at this time, because I firmly believe that every single one of you will be VIP by conference. Like there's not a doubt in my mind. And I'm not just like saying that because I don't just say things to people that I don't truly believe. I don't just say like, yeah, like you're probably going to be a triple diamond. Like, no, that takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of leadership and it takes a lot of growth. Okay. But this team is ready for it. I can feel it. And I know that each and every one of you will be VIP. And I know that that's your guys' goals as well. So this top 20, like shout it from the rooftops. We are a top 20 flipping team. And so Cammie said that we should get a hashtag together. And like, I want your guys' ideas because mine are terrible of like hashtagging this and like staying excited. Like legit, I was telling Ashley and Shelby, I'm like, I need a hashtag. Like, I don't know what to do. And I wanted to do something with like either fighters or warriors or what else did I say? Like battle or like, cause we're like coming back. We're like, we're not going to stop. And then I was like, what about like Wonder Woman? Because I kind of look like Wonder Woman. So like, what if we did like a Wonder Woman team and we could do like t-shirts at green carpet with like Wonder Woman, like what kind of hashtag? And Shelby's like, how about, she goes, hashtag top 20 gals instead of top 20 goals, top 20 gals, because Wonder Woman is Gal Gadot. Like her name is Gal Gadot. So top 20 gals. Hashtag, I don't know, guys. We need to like do a vote about it. I had another one that was like, they're so bad, you guys. I think I need your help. But my point is, so the retreat, the top 20 retreat is called GLR. So I thought hashtag all in GLR 2020, meaning next year you're all going to be in GLR. Hashtag all in GLR 2020. It's kind of a mouthful. I don't know. I said global warriors. I'm just going to stop. I just want you guys to like think on this, and we'll come to a little decision. And I want this to be like hyped. Like I want us to be all day, every day, thinking, talking, breathing like a top 20 team. And yeah. So do you guys have any questions? Like, main thing is to focus on building a ruby within 14 days. If you guys can build a ruby in 14 days, that means you can build close to an emerald or diamond in 30. So if you can build if you can build a ruby in the next 14 days, then next month your focus is building an emerald. But you already built a ruby this month, right? So you build an emerald next month, that's a diamond. That means you are building a diamond by September 30th. I have one last thing and then I promise I'll let you go. I saw this from Susan Wade today in our VIP chat. And it's kind of long, but I'm going to read it. She said, I ran some numbers with someone promoting on my team soon to ambassador. I think sometimes volume fear, in quotes, volume fear creeps in. Can we do it? Is it even possible? Volume, it's just too far off. In 2014, I hit a max volume of 305,000. That's great and all, but I didn't run with my momentum and I didn't go ambassador that year. 2015, I dropped to 186,000. I remember crying myself to sleep, feeling like it wasn't doable. Did any of you cry yourself to sleep at the end of the month last month? Okay, we're on the same page. And I bet even today, with knowing I had to hit 250K, that's an ambassador, they have to hit 250K in volume, I was pretty much close to being charted. It seemed so far off of reach. In February, she had 285,000 in volume. In March, she had 420,000. In April, it jumped to 514. Okay, wait, what just happened to my volume? Since that year, I don't think I've ever dropped below 350K. I never lost my rank of ambassador, and for sure, and I can't even read. And for sure, heck, I'm way above that number now. Praise be to Jesus. Sorry, I can't read at all. Hitting over 1 million this month. Okay, this is Susan Wade. She's hitting over 1 million in volume this month, okay? And yet in January of 2015, I was crying myself to sleep because the devil tried to get in my head. Run with the momentum team. Look at these numbers again. January 186, February 285, March 420, April 514. Where do you stand right now? What is your goal? Don't believe you can go from 186 to 514 or beyond? It's possible. It's doable. And I might add this was without any ambassadors under me at the time. Don't let fear creep in with this volume scare. This business can create so much, or as much volume as you want. You are worthy and you are close to your next goal. Now go quadruple this month's volume, which I love. And I think just hearing that and seeing that, I've seen so many people promote. I've seen so many people promote in the last half of the month because July and June is like a rough month for everybody. You guys, we've always seen a dip. Like even corporate was saying today, there's always a dip there. Always. It's just the way that business is. It's a pattern. Okay. But then everybody has a reality check and gets to work and we run. Okay. So our year is going to look like, and then it's like, oops, I like cried myself to sleep like just one little month. And then it's like, again. Okay. That's what our team looks like. That's what top 20 looks like. I'm so freaking stoked, you guys. Like I'm literally never sleeping again. So if anybody wants to like make a cup of coffee with me, I'm going to do a little power hour for real though. So, I love you guys. And I know like there's a big time difference right now too. It's like 9:30 here. And tomorrow we're actually going to be into Florida time completely. So I will be fully 3 hours ahead of y'all. That's okay. That's totally fine. But I'm just letting you know so that you know.
If not for sure.
By Sunday. We'll be into Tampa by Sunday.
On the border tomorrow.
I'm like, this is like cray. Like we're already green carpets in a month. Okay. 1 month to go top 20. Let's do it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.